Matt Parks is Director of Brand and Creative at BetVictor. Matt, tell us how you got into this industry. I understand you're fairly new to the gaming and gambling industry.
That's correct. I've been in the gambling industry about 3 years now. I did 2 decades in advertising, working in Adland. And it was actually an old client of mine that approached me from Camelot and asked me to move to a gambling company in Malta.
So what were your first impressions when you started working in this industry?
Honestly, I think there's loads of opportunity. I was quite shocked at the standard compared to other lifestyle brands, but I look at it from a positive perspective, thinking that there's so much brands could do a lot better and have great fun doing it.
What could they do better?
I think if they believed more in their brands and had more confidence in their brands, I think the gambling industry is very commercially driven. And you've got a lot of disloyal customers. If you focus on building the brand, the loyalty will come.
Is there a perception within the industry that they're always doing something wrong?
Yeah, I keep saying this. We need to stop behaving like we're in trouble. We're not. We're just in a regulated industry. No different to tobacco, no different to the alcohol industry. You've almost got to embrace it and work with what you can do rather than focus on what we can get away with.
It's a crowded marketplace. How important is the power of the brand?
Incredibly important. It's all about being distinctive. Oscar Wilde once said, "Be yourself, everyone else is taken." That's so true of gambling brands. In a world of like a sea of sameness, a brand has got to be distinctive and unique to stand out.
What would you say are the main pitfalls that companies fall into?
Use of stock photography. This industry is obsessed with using stock photography, which is generic and is shared by all the other gambling brands. It's a huge problem. There's a lack of distinctive visual assets. Brands in the gambling industry need to stop copying other brands in the gambling industry. We need to look outside the industry, such as the banking, alcohol, telecoms, and look at how they build their brands.
Your first time to Ice London?
Yes, it is, yeah. Very impressed with it. Unbelievable amount of brands that are presenting and exhibiting here. Huge amount of money has been invested in creating brand experiences. A lot of brands that are doing similar things that you may not be able to do in other industries outside the gambling industry. But so far, so good. Very impressive, yeah.
So what would be your one bit of advice to those people exhibiting here in Ice London?
People use the word diversity a lot, and I'm more about diversity of thought. I've seen a lot of promo girls around. It kind of reminds me of the tobacco or alcohol industry about 10 years ago. You don't need to communicate a brand like that, and if anything, it adds to the stigma of our industry.